Hi, it's Malcolm here. I came up with this cloth system. Now, I know it's a bit of a strange idea. I mean, why would following cloths make a difference to a system? I mean, you know, it's just a number, isn't it, that they wear on their back? Well, to be truthful, the way I tend to look at things is that you need a key to search, and I call it a grab point for much of a better word. But basically, I look for things that I can use to cut down, you know, all the runners out there. You know, you really want to try and concentrate on one or two runners in a race most of the time. And so, you know, if you don't have something to look at, then you can be searching through loads and loads of data and get nowhere. So all I done was I ran through all the cloth numbers on hurdles until I come across this, and then what you do is just basically go through the system and try and make it more and more profitable, which I've done by looking at geldings, looking at the type of races where the system doesn't seem to work so well on, age group and their last time out form as well. So basically we've come up with about 5 or 6 pieces of criteria for the system, so it's quite easy to follow in some ways. There won't be many races a day. I mean, if you have a look, there's been a total of 349 selections, which I think is probably less than 20 something, or certainly less than 30 a month, probably, you know, 26 or something a month. We're looking at data nearly 15 months now. This data goes back in this search to the 11th of the 10th last year, and we're just off that on the 12th, so it's about 15 months of data. So, and it's made 221 points over that period of time. So let's have a quick look at the graph so you can see. And that, well, basically it's a typical back system. It comes up and it goes down, it comes up and goes down. At the moment it's going through a bit of a weird stage. I mean, it had a winner yesterday, seems to be picking up a little bit, but I suppose until it breaks through that line or a bit further up, we won't quite know what it's doing. But it's one of those systems you just want to keep following in case it breaks through, because when it does, it tends to break through quite a bit, and then has a little bit of a strangey, and then maybe goes on. But you know, every 100 selections it seems to have a move up, although like I said, over the last sort of 100 it's not done particularly anything brilliant. It's not really lost a lot of money, but it hasn't gained anything either, so we're waiting for a turnaround really. Now, so all you have to do is go to any racing card, and basically we're looking for any hurdle race that isn't a mares, maiden or novice. Generally it'll probably be handicap hurdles, but you might get others. But if it's got novice, maiden or mares in the title, then we don't want to use it. So basically it's only those 3 that we avoid. So once we found a race, we then go to the race card, and we're going to go down the race card and look for number 6. Okay, that's the cloth number, which is this one here. Okay, sorry, this one here, and that's the cloth number for the jockey. Once we found that cloth number, then we'll analyse the actual jockey. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example. So if we go to here, okay, this is the Racing Post, which is as good as any other website to follow, and we've got this Richmond Conditional Jockeys Handicap Hurdle here. Okay, so we click on that. Okay, it didn't have mares or anything in the title, and then we go down to number 6, which I just got to get my browser, which is this one here, which is Funky Monkey. Okay, so we're looking for a couple of things. First of all, day since last run, which is this figure here. Now sometimes you'll see this figure like this, you'll 61 and 12. saying it's run 12 days ago on the flat. It's now on but it hasn't run on the jumps for 61 days. Okay, but we're always interested in the last time out, so we would use that 12, but in this case we've got 14. Now if you have a look at days since last run, it's between 10 and 40, so and it includes 10 and 40. So Funky Monkey so far is fine at 14. Okay, so far he's a selection. We then want to know what his last time out figure is. Okay, now this is this right hand figure here, and this particular one is 4, so we're looking from 0 and then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 between those numbers. Okay, so 4 is fine, so still a selection. Okay, then we're looking for an age range. Now the age range is between, this is this one here, between 4 and 10, including 4 and 10. Okay, so Funky Monkey is 8, so that's well within the age range, so that's fine. And basically that's it. We already know it's not a hurdle. So the only last thing we need to do is check, I'll just show you, is that Funky Monkey is a gelding. Okay, which a lot of the time these horses are anyway. But if you click on Funky Monkey and you open up the window, and you can see here, I think it's that there that tells us it's a black gelding. Okay, but it'll have a G there. Some sites will probably list it as a big G or something like that, but generally we're looking for a G as a gelding. And that's basically it. We know that horse is a selection. Now just to show you and to make sure that is correct, if we click on today and do a search on the results, and as you can see, the SBB System Builder has picked that selection as well. So we know it's a result, and we know that it can be used. So that's as simple as it gets as a system. Now there is an actual twist which I can give you, but I basically want a little bit in return, really. Well, not a lot, but I'm just asking that you go over to this web page, and I'll show you. So all I'm doing is asking if you'd pop over to here, greyhorsepark.co.uk/cloth system, that's all one word, clothsystem.asp, and simply put in your name and email address in here, click get the info, and then I'll take you to a page where you can get the daily selections and the results, and I'll send you the twist that I promised over a few emails over the next few days. That's all I'm asking for the twist, which will add probably another 100 points to the results on the system, so it could well be worth doing. But I'll leave that up to you. I hope you enjoyed the system. As you can see, it's another system created with the SBB System Builder. It's started to get quite a reputation now for creating systems that are proving to be quite profitable. So watch out for it, and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.